Hello everyone, this is My Stocks For You, and today I'm going to be talking about the stop loss. The stop loss can be used in two different situations basically. It could be used to either prevent a loss or to preserve a gain. I'm going to be talking about preventing a loss. So when I buy into a stock, I am buying at a specific point using my setup, my channel line, oversold stochastics, everything like that. Assuming that the stock is going to pivot and reverse from the downtrend and into an uptrend. And when the stock continues its downtrend after I bought it, or breaks the support line, this could be caused by a couple different reasons. Either I set up the stock incorrectly, the channel line was set up incorrectly, I bought at the wrong point, I bought too high, the stock wasn't oversold in the weekly or daily stochastics, one of those things. Or it could be that the stock was just unsuccessful, which does occur. You're not going to be right 100% of the time, and sometimes stocks fail, and it's just the nature of the game. It happens, and you have to accept it. But I like to prevent greater losses by setting my stop loss at a specific price, usually about 5% below my buy point. And this assures that I'm going to limit my losses, and I'll be able to get out of an unsuccessful stock and move on to another one. And my money isn't being wasted. I'm not losing excessive money, and I'll be able to move on to the next stock. So that's what I use it for. I wanted to show you a couple of scenarios, situations where this has occurred, where it would have come in handy. This is HFC. You see a nice channel. The weekly daily stochastics were oversold. If you had purchased it, it hit a low of 44.48. If you had purchased it at, let's say, 44.80 or 45 bucks, you would have set your stop loss 5% below that point, and as you can see, that it would have hit that stop loss, and you would have prevented greater losses. And as you can see, it does recover in the future, but you don't know that's going to happen. You don't know the stock is going to come back up. And rather than take that the mental aspect out of the game of, oh, I wonder if it's going to come back, when should I sell it, you just, when you're using the oversold weekly stochastics method, you are buying at a specific point. And when the stock continues its downtrend or breaks out of its support line, it's basically, throwing everything out the window. Now it's kind of just a gambling game. You don't know whether or not it's going to be successful. So that's why you set the stop loss. Even though occasionally it will recover. It'll be frustrating, but you'd rather prevent greater losses than, who knows, lose a lot of money, which in the next couple of stocks I'm going to show you, you could lose a lot of money if you don't use your stop loss. So this is MXIM. Here's your channel. It was oversold. If you had purchased it, you see it's still below your buy point. It's just a big waste of time. You get out of this unsuccessful stock and you move to a successful one. This is NLY, another perfect example. If you had purchased the stock on May 24th around 1430, 1440, it looked like a great setup, but it was unsuccessful, broke your support line, continued down. You would have limited your losses to 5%, and rather than having 20% plus loss as of right now. And then TGH, something similar. You had purchased it, to sell it. It hits the stop loss. Just move on and get into a successful stock. So basically, a stop loss is very simple to use. You set it up online through your brokerage account. It's most brokerage accounts that I've looked at, they're very similar but slightly different. You basically go to sell your stock, and there's an option that you can select either a market stop loss or a limit stop loss. I use the market stop loss. You choose what you'd like to use, if you want to use it at all. I know some people don't like to set stop losses because they might get shaken out of the stock, where the stock pulls back, and people sell off. You might be, if the stock pulls way back, it might hit your stop loss, and it might sell a stock that you didn't want to sell or something. I don't know, but it's just a good way to also take out the mental uncertainties of the stock market. If you'd rather just watch the stock, I guarantee you are going to get frustrated and make bad decisions. Basically, the market will just play mind games with you, and it's just, I feel like, for me personally, it's just better to set the stop loss and let everything play out as it does, and not have to be stressed out by constantly having to watch the market. And plus, I'm sure a lot of you have day jobs, and you won't have the time, or the patience to be able to watch it all day. So that's basically it. I wanted to talk about that, and I am going to be posting another video about when to sell your stock, when to take your gains, hopefully later today. That's just about it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you later.